Okay, so now we are going to solve 10.9 as we have discussed the statement. So it is rhombus plate with the given dimension we are going to create, and that is we are going to initial step we are going to assume parallel to the HP because HP के angle आपको दिया हुआ है, ठीक है? So 150 mm and 250 mm, 150 mm and 250 mm. So 150 mm क्या लेंगे? AC. So AC नहीं. So कितना है 150 mm means 1.5 AutoCAD unit. So इसको change करेंगे color to sorry bilayer. Now we are going to 250 mm means यहाँ से कितना 1.25, ठीक है ना? And below side also how much? 1.25, 1.25. Now we need to join this to create a rhombus. इसका end, then another end, then another end, then another end, then another end. Okay, now we need to do labeling. Parallelly we can do the labeling. So this one is what? A. This one is A. Now this one is B. Now this point is C. And this one is D. Clear? Now what is the next step? What is the next step we need to do? AB required to become perpendicular because it is given, no? Side AB of the plate is in the HP. So means we need to make AP perpendicular to the reference line because that is our resting condition. So we need to make that particular edge perpendicular to the reference line. So first of all we need to measure the angle beam angular. इसका dimension is how much? 59. So कितना होगा ये? कितना रोटेट करना पड़ेगा? No, actually we need to again measure. Because I told you na, if you want to rotate something ना, precision में जाके at least 2 decimal तक you need to check. How much? 0.04. Fine, I think we can go for 31 because बहुत ज़्यादा difference नहीं है. So we can go for 31. Or accurately you want, you can do the accurately also. कितना आएगा? So we can rotate 30.6. Huh? So now rotate. So किसके respect में rotate करें? In which base point we should rotate? हाँ? V के respect में. कितना रोटेट करना है? -30.6 ना, क्लॉकवाइज कर रहे हैं ना. तो ये परपेंडिकुलर हो गया ऑलमोस्ट. इज इट? थोड़ा बहुत डेविएशन might be but not that much. It is look like perpendicular. Okay, now what we do, make a line. Okay, see here also you are getting a line view only, no? Here also you are going to get line view. So this is the line. Okay, so we can join this both the end. line, end, end. Now next step, what we need to do, line is going to rotate, means plane is going to rotate with angle of 30 degree. HP से inclination कितना दिया हुआ है 30 degree. So we need to rotate this particular line with angle of 30 degree. So before that you can do the labeling also. This A, B. So this is A prime. This one is how much? B prime. Then this one is how much? ये कितना है? C prime, comma D prime. Now we are going to rotate this line with the angle of 30 degree as given. But this line also start from reference line. I am just taking little away for explaining purpose. Now I am going to rotate from the point A dash B dash. How much? 30 degree. Now you have to transfer all the point in the below side, and from this side you will get the apparent view. So again we change the color of line to cyan color from this end to this end. To this end. Okay, now we are going to transfer from this side. A वाला point A से यहाँ आएगा. Similarly, the B point is here. So A and B we got. Similarly, we need to transfer the C point from C, and similarly we need to transfer D point from D. Now we can change the line color and we can join the all the point which we got. This is A point and this one is your B point. This one is your C point. This one is your D point, and again it will going to rejoin with the A point. So you can label this point also A, B, C and D. Now with respect to the HP part we have taken, but the line AB is perpendicular, means line is AB is an HP, that part we have taken, and also we have taken the surface inclination with respect to HP. Now with respect to the VP, what is given, the side BC is in the VP. जो साइड BC वाला पार्ट है वो कहाँ पर है, VP में है, और उससे इंक्लिनेशन भी आइडेंटिफाई करना है. तो पहले हम BC जो है यहाँ पे, ये BC वाला पार्ट VP में है, मतलब वो रेफरेंस लाइन पे जाके रहेगा. ठीक है, BC वाला पार्ट. सो हाउ वी कैन मेक दिस व्यू टू रेफरेंस लाइन? So first of all we need to measure the angle again, beam angular, this length to this, how much the angle, 32 degree. Again I am going to take precision up to 2 decimal. How much? 32.02. So first of all we are going to make parallel and then we are going to put it on the reference line. So 32.02, how much I need to rotate to making the parallel? Minus 32.20, no? Okay, so now I am going to copy this view, and then after that I am going to rotate with respect to point B. How much? Minus 32.02. So now it has become parallel, but still we need to keep this BC on reference line because it is in on the VP. So what we do, we can take mirror of this because I just want to take the reverse of this, and we can take the mirror, suppose up to this line. So we got the mirror things. So now we can delete this view and you're going to use this one. और इसको हम क्या रखेंगे, इसको भी डिलीट करते हैं। इसको हम कहाँ रखना है, हम रेफरेंस लाइन पर रखना है। तो रेफरेंस लाइन में रखने के लिए क्या करें, एक पॉइंट बना, एक लाइन बना के वहां से कनेक्ट कर देंगे। ठीक है, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू कॉपी दिस whole thing. Okay, so we are going to move command we are going to use, and this point B we are going to place on this intersection point. Okay, so now BC is on reference line. It is satisfying that BC is on VP plane. Clear? As per the statement, क्या दिया statement में, BC is in the VP. ठीक है, तो ये वाला पॉइंट अब सेटिस्फाई हो गया, जो आपका BC वाला लाइन था वो अब VP में आ गया, मतलब रेफरेंस लाइन में आ गया। अब अगेन यू नीड टू ट्रांसफर दी ऑल दी पॉइंट अगेन टू above. So from A to A, from B to B, then from C to C like this, and from D to D. Okay. Now from this line INT from A से B means यहाँ आ गया, then INT, this is extra line I think we have to, so line INT C and D line आ गया. So now we can change the color of this line by layer. Okay. एक सेकेंड, आई थिंक ये पूरा इंटरसेक्ट नहीं हुआ था, so we can extend this line. Okay, now we can draw the line. B to A हो गया, then A से D कनेक्ट होगा, मीन्स ये वाला पॉइंट आपके ये लाइन से कनेक्ट, ये वाले पॉइंट से कनेक्ट होगा. You can just turn off the snap, then यहाँ से इसमें कनेक्ट होगा, then we can connect this. Okay, so this one is, ये आपका A dash हो गया, so this one is your B dash, ये आपका क्या है, C dash, और ये आपका क्या हो जाएगा, B dash. सी VP के रेस्पेक्ट जो गिवन कंडीशन था उसको सेटिस्फाई कर दे, यू हैव मेड इट दिस. नाउ बट VP का हमको सरफेस इंक्लिनेशन नहीं पता, अभी हमको दिया हुआ था कि बस BC जो है, द BC इज इन द VP, बट BC के रेस्पेक्ट में हमको VP के रेस्पेक्ट में हमको इंक्लिनेशन नहीं पता. तो हाउ डू वी कैन फाइंड आउट, हमने एक स्टेप देखा था पहले भी, हाउ वी कैन फाइंड आउट, we need to find out the true length. So what is the true length here? So true length means the which line is parallel with respect to VP, AD and also BC. Both are parallel. Fine. So in the next step, what we need to do, the BC or AD, any of them need to become a perpendicular to the reference line. So we are going to copy this in the next step. Now we need to measure the angle. How much the angle? 26. Again, I am going to check with the precision level of 2. How much? 26.08. So how much I need to rotate to making the perpendicular? 90 minus 26. कितना? 90 minus 26.08. 63 point. Sorry. So we need to select this and rotate. 63.9. It is rotated. Now what we do? Transfer all the point this side to another view. So you can see B and C is in same line. So B is here, C is also here. Means आपके reference line में ही आएगा, B और C reference line में ही है. Okay. Now A and D. So A and D you will get here somewhere. Now I can just change the color of these two line because these both are your projected line only to cyan. Now we can connect, no, transfer this point from this. So line INT and we can transfer from here. What is this? Again a projected line. So this one is your AD and this one is your BC. Now we can connect this both the point. So this is the inclination you got. How much? We can just measure through demagler command. 75 degree. We can do the leveling also. So this one, so this point is B and C, and this one is point is A and D. Okay. So up to this you need to, so 75 degrees surface inclination with the VP. So up to 5 step you need to do for this particular one. Fine. Okay. So that's the way you need to handle. क्या बोले 30 point? ठीक है चलेगा. Okay.